Step number 2, visualize what you want to accomplish. Here's a quote. Visualize this thing that you want. See it, feel it, believe it. Make your mental blueprint and begin to build. Pretty cool. Well, now that you've assessed your current situation in step 1 of motivate yourself to succeed, and you know where you stand with regards to your wants, your desires, can you now visualize your ultimate goal? What does it look like? Where do you see yourself in X weeks, months, years? How we see ourselves really matters. Use this checklist that I'm going to share with you to expand on your thoughts and your ideas. Are you ready? All right, here we go. It all starts with a dream. So dream big. You know, the larger the dream, the more fun you'll have chasing it. Small dreams can fizzle out and may not prove worthy of the race once you get there. When you see yourself winning your own race, you'll stop at nothing to get your hands on the ultimate prize. Are you willing to take action to become the best version of yourself? Take that vision and focus on it until you start believing in it. Think it, dream it, and start living your life inside that vision. Let every part of your body be one with your vision. Embrace the critical balance between satisfaction and ecstasy, reality and fantasy, your vision and where you want to be. For now, concentrate on one vision at a time until you become confident and fully self-aware that you're about to see your goal come to fruition one day. Give yourself time and emotional space to create that vision for your life. If you become distracted by other visions, write them down to review later. Choose what is important to you right now and what you can accomplish right now. You know, after you've conceived a perfect vision of yourself, can you illustrate it, preferably in color? You know, you don't need to be an artist for this exercise to put your ideas on paper, no. But seeing a clear picture in full color can give you something tangible to look at every day to remind you of what you're going after. For example, if you see yourself as an author, sketch a rough draft of your book cover. If you are inclined, think about creating a 3D product image to showcase your ideas, including on all kinds of products for what you're seeing. Posters, some kind of display that you can look at daily, a printout, color printout. Heck, create it, prepare it into a PDF, and send it down to Kinko's or FedEx or UPS store or something and have it printed in color on their very vibrant color printing machines for like less than $1, something like that. I don't know. Prices differ, This is your vision, remember. So don't let the sky limit your possibilities. Can you convert your idea into merchandise? Then look at sample products online and websites that you can create mugs and t-shirts, mouse pads, you name it, aprons, doesn't matter. If you can see it, you can do it. Can you picture yourself as an action figure or a bubblehead doll representing your vision? These things bode well as giveaways if you're a speaker or in the public eye. If you do plan to give a free gift, I recommend that it be something useful. No more coffee mugs per se, you could, but the real gift is you being present and a participant in the moment in people's lives. Do you doubt yourself? Do you question whether you can pull off your vision? No one can give you better advice, sometimes, than yourself. Forget what other people think you should be doing per se with your life. This is your journey. Whatever decisions you make, you can always tweak them as you continue to run the course of your life. Tell yourself that you are unstoppable. Do you talk to others about what you want to do, become, or achieve? If you're talking about it, then you better be working on it as well. Nobody likes to listen to someone who just talks and makes idle promises and just takes up the air with their ideas. Walk the talk if you're going to start announcing it to others. Here's a quote. Anything which is physically possible can always be made financially possible. Money is a bugaboo of small minds. The point is dream big. Nothing's too small. It can be financed, etc., etc. Also, this is important. There is no competition when you dream big, when you visualize you alone with no one around you. This journey is about you, so that when you do get there, the only competition you'll have again will be with yourself. And that's when it again starts getting interesting. Always challenge yourself to do better, be better. A very famous visionary once wrote about education and human potential. He said this about competition. Competition is the spice of sports. But if you make spice the whole meal, you'll be sick. Okay, very interesting. Competition, it's okay to think about, compete with others, compare yourself. That's okay once in a while. Otherwise, it can really pollute your vision. It can pollute your efforts. Just compete with yourself. Don't think about others. Just compete with yourself. That's all that I do. What have you wanted to do for a very long time, but you've put it off for a number of reasons? What's burning inside you that you want to see, experience, accomplish? What are your goals for achieving your fullest potential in terms of skills, happiness, relationships, and more? Make that the first vision you go after. You are the architect of your dream or vision. Design it to your specifications. Ask for help if and where and when you need it. Ultimately, you are in charge of your own destiny. If you know where you're going and you want to do, that's all that matters. Unless fear, insecurity, or critical self-talk is holding you back. You don't want to sabotage your own success with your own negativity. If a performer always plays local clubs and can't picture playing at a stadium of thousands, then it will invariably never happen. You need a big picture vision to pull off great ideas and ambitions. Don't limit the scale of your dream either. Just go for it. If you fall, get up. There's no such thing as failure. It's just do it. Also, anchoring is a mental technique that enables one to make available specific mental states, preferably positive ones, when you need them most. By anchoring, you can replicate feelings of confidence, progress, and inspiration on demand. I do it all the time, 24/7. It's like natural. In other words, your vision becomes your anchor, especially during the tough times, and it will energize you. When you're challenged, your vision should sustain you. Anchoring is very useful because it provides pieces of the information to help you make decisions and keeps you positive as you progress towards your dream and goal fulfillment. Practice anchoring and using it often, such as, I'm always going to remember what it's going to be like when I cross that finish line. Yeah, I'm going to think about that every day. What is the sweet taste of victory? What's that like? Oh, I can taste it now. And I just think about that every day. Got a down day, got a tough day, got a day you didn't make any progress at all? I've had thousands of those. But the point is, I keep tugging, I keep pushing, I keep going, I keep running. I get up and go. I fall down, I get back up. So should you. Now, how will you know if you fully achieved your goal? Visualize the process from beginning to end. By visualizing your goal, it leads to quicker actualization. Now, can you see yourself at the finish line? Carry this mental image with you to remind you of where you're headed. Remember, the value and rewards that you'll earn when you reach your goal are not nearly as worthwhile as the experience of getting there also. Don't dream so big that it seems impossible to get started, because it might be. Build the perfect scalable system: product, service, journey, vision. Suppose you have a new product that you're eager to get to the market. Then ship what you've got. Build more inventory and continually hone your marketing skills as you go. Listen to your customers and continually work to improve your processes. A baby learns to walk one step at a time. Having a huge, lofty goal per se that's bigger than a humpback whale might be thinking too big, and it is possible. That kind of thinking can paralyze some people, maybe not you, and prevent them from what and where they ought to be and what they want to be or what they can accomplish. Excuses. That's all that they are. Excuses. It's never too early or too late to start something new. Maybe it's a personal journey to become more mindful. Maybe it's training to excel at some sport or event. Doesn't matter. The windows of opportunity are always open for every one of us. Only you can close it. Stop talking about it. Stop commiserating about it. And take one positive step. Surely, you aren't afraid to do the work, take the risk, or face the adversity that might come your way, turning determination into victory. Use personally written affirmations to support your goal. If you have more than one goal, have an affirmation for each goal. Affirmations are easy to remember, and when articulated, can become one of your greatest supporters to cheer you along your path. Recite them frequently to bolster enthusiasm and to reinforce that you're a champion. Personally, my affirmations are, they're ongoing 24/7 rotation throughout my brain and flowing through my body and my veins. I'm never short of enthusiasm and inspiration and confidence, period. When it comes to visualization and visualizing your big picture, it's time to think about a vision board. Do you know what a vision board is? Creating a vision board. Okay, now that you've been buried in my vision talk, it's time to look into creating your own or multiple vision boards for what you want out of life. A vision board is a visual tool used to help you clarify, focus, and maintain concentration on a specific goal mentally in your head with pictures and words of what you ultimately want. All this goes on a board, like a poster board, for you to look at every single day. You could keep it in your office or your room, kitchen, wherever you want. As long as you see it every day. To create your own vision board, just do this. Number 1, you can either use a large poster-sized board or a large sheet of paper and tape pictures of places and things and people and objects on this paper board, or use a whiteboard, magnets, etc., and dry markers to write inspirational words on it. You could use a spiral notebook and create a vision board album of the same thing. You can even do it in a Google Doc. You could create the same vision board in your computer. Surf the internet for pictures of how you see yourself after you've accomplished your goal. And number 2, make different vision boards for personal goals, family goals, business goals, career goals, financial goals, etc. Wow. That kind of wraps up step number 2, visualize what you want and motivate yourself to succeed. What do you think about that? What do you think is cool about visualizing and dreaming big and thinking the big picture, like really big, and then kind of walking it backwards? Well, anyhow, be sure to always dream big and see your vision and think about it every single day. Role play in your mind different scenarios that could happen when you reach your final goal. Visualize all this. It helps it become a reality sooner than later.